Rei meets Reiji and Mia and asks them if they have seen a player named Sunraku. Reiji confirms and explains that he was poisoned by the ravenous snake and ran into Secondil. He also describes him, stating that he was naked with a bird mask. Although he may have gotten some gear by now, Rei realizes that Sunraku indeed had skipped the first town. She thanks them and then leaves. Reiji recognizes her clan emblem, which is a clan focused on hunting the unique monster Lycagon the Night Slayer.
So fast!
Clan that hunts the unique monster Lycagon the Night Slayer.
Since Mia doesn't know what unique monsters are,
What's that even mean?
Reiji explains that they are special class of monsters with a name and a title. While normal monsters, when killed or captured, respawn after a certain amount of time, the unique monsters are only one of each and don't respawn when killed. There are 7 unique monsters in the game, known as the 7 Colossi, but they don't know the criteria to spawn them.
There are only 7 within the game.
A lot of the top players have formed clans focused on taking them down. The unique monsters are also really strong, and it's been a year since the game started, but even though there is a 30 million player base, not a single unique monster was so far defeated.
Really rare monsters and that's it?
Sunraku faces the unique monster Lycagon the Night Slayer. As the red-cap goblins to wipe in a single attack, Sunraku realizes that a single hit from Lycagon will defeat him. Lycagon attacks. Sunraku manages to perfect parry and then counter-attacks. But his attack has no effect. He is glad that he learned perfect parry. Otherwise, he would have been dead right now. Sunraku equips the Vorpal choppers and lands a critical hit on Lycagon's paw as it attacks. He dodges a few more times and lands a second critical. Lycagon then disappears and suddenly appears behind Sunraku. However, Sunraku manages to dodge his attack in time. The two continue to fight. After about 5 minutes, Sunraku had dodges every attack of Lycagon, but feels that even though he landed large amount of critical hits, it has no effect. At the same time, his Vorpal choppers are losing their durability. Sunraku knows that Lycagon is out of his league at the moment. However, he still enjoys it. After a few more critical hits,
Garbage balance, absurd spawn rates.
Lycagon stops and starts to howl. Sunraku is then unable to move, and in just a moment, Lycagon strikes and cuts Sunraku's legs. As the attack was so fast, Sunraku couldn't even see what hit him.
Gonna learn any miracle ability. Actually, I did catch a small break.
He is also surprised that he is still alive with 1 horsepower remaining. Sunraku tells Lycagon that it's incredible strong. However, the wolf was programmed to be that strong, so it also means it's beatable. Sunraku then makes his mind, stating that he doesn't care about the last boss or the story, and while it may take some time, he will for sure beat Lycagon. Lycagon then bites Sunraku, killing him and applying Lycagon's Mark Curse. Sunraku respawns in the inn in Secondil. He sees that he has a curse applied and reads that while cursed, he can't equip armor on the curse place. Monsters lower than his level will flee. Will gain new conversation options with NPCs. Cursed body parts gain resistance to magic, and that the curse can be removed by a saint or by defeating the curse caster. Sunraku gets frustrated that he can't equip any armor, and feels this is a trash game type of thing. Sunraku then sees that even though he didn't defeat Lycagon just by fighting it, he gained a lot of experience.
3 principles that got you through all those trash games.
And is now level 28. Having 50 points to spend, he decides to refine his build, but ends up investing his points elsewhere, but no on vitality. He realized he made himself a glass cannon, but has no other choice as the curse locked 2 of his 4 armor slots, so there is no point in investing into vitality. Since he has high luck stat, he guesses it the reason why he remained on 1 HP after the wolf's attack. Moments later, a bunny lands on his head and then waves at him. Sunraku realizes it's a Vorpal bunny, although a bit different, and wonders if they spawn in town. He goes after it, guessing that if he captures it, he will get some rare item. The bunny leads him to a dead alley, where a door appears on the wall. After the bunny enters,
I bet if I catch it,
Sunraku stops and sees that the door reads it's a unique scenario invitation from Rabatuza. Sunraku remembers reading about unique quests that are mysterious scenarios which unlock conditions and content are not publicly known. Sunraku gets excited that he encountered such quest so early and enters the door, failing to see that the recommended level is 80. Sunraku finds himself into a town full of Vorpal bunnies called Rabatuza. The bunny he saw earlier then shows up and greets him, stating that it wanted to meet him and that the town is quite abuzz about Sunraku. Even though Sunraku is quite weak, he had the courage to face the Night Slayer and land so many perfect blows without taking a hit, which is an embodiment of the Vorpal soul. The mark that Lycagon left on Sunraku is proof that the wolf doesn't see him as a mere prey, but as a fellow being.
You know, I barely left. It's not the first game I've played where...
The bunny, Emul, then explains that their boss wants to see him, which is she was sent to bring Sunraku. Sunraku hopes it's not because he killed a lot of Vorpal bunnies, but Emul assures it's that their boss isn't petty for revenge. Reaching the palace, Emul explains that while a lot of people visit Rabatuza, Sunraku is the first to enter the palace. Sunraku then realizes he is the only one who had encountered this unique scenario. Sunraku then meets Vaisach, the boss of Rabatuza, who is happy that finally someone didn't lose his hope and Vorpal's soul after facing Lycagon.
My prayers for more luck were answered!
I found the human who bears the Vorpal soul just...
Took you long enough. Right before it pissed on you.